Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. So, I guess to start off, so how do you feel about saying sorry?
I feel like saying sorry, it definitely takes a lot of courage to do that. But it shouldn't be said just to say it. I think it's some importance there. So if you don't say it too much, if you don't say it too little, but you've got to invest in when you say sorry.
What is saying sorry to me? I feel like saying sorry means, you know how sometimes when you do something really bad and you feel remorse about it? I feel like when you say sorry, it's like a step further in that remorse that you feel, It's the genuine feeling that you actually, it shows that you actually care about the person that you're saying sorry to. You're remorseful and you feel obligated to say sorry to that person.
Do you think anybody can kind of do that without being remorseful? Or you need to be remorseful when you say it?
No. With human nature today, I feel like it's so easy to lie about anything. People can say sorry and not mean it at all. I mean, I've done it so many times, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. But you definitely don't need to feel remorse about, depends on the situation too, about what you're saying sorry for. If you're just saying sorry for I don't know, accidentally tripping someone or something, I guess that is feeling sorry, because if I did that, I'd feel sorry, but something inconsequential,
How do I feel about saying sorry? I'm really hesitant to say sorry, especially if I don't feel if I'm at fault for something. But if I do find that I am at fault and the person I'm apologizing to I really hurt, then yeah, I have no problem saying sorry.
So I guess it means something to you then to say you're sorry, or?
It's not for me, it's for the other person. You don't say sorry for yourself. You do it to appease someone else or to make someone else feel better. So it's never for me.
I feel okay about saying sorry. It's something that I feel that I don't have a problem to say sorry if I am sorry. If I'm really sorry about something, I'm more so overdoing it, this saying sorry thing, because I feel so regretful. So it's something that normally comes quite easy.
So, what exactly does it mean to you then, saying sorry?
It means that you really regret something, and that for me, it means that I'm sorry that I hurt the other part.
How do we feel about saying sorry? You want to go first?
I feel about saying sorry. I think it's very important because it helps you move on from things, and it's always good to acknowledge that you've done something wrong.
I agree, I do that a lot. The only thing with us though is when I say that I'm sorry to you, right away you usually say, oh, you're just trying to shut me up? Is that why? And it's not, it doesn't sound genuine, it doesn't feel genuine. You think me saying it right away is just me trying to shut you up and kill the beef right away. I'm not trying to shut you up.
Sometimes I don't even think that you know what you're sorry for.
Yeah, baby, of course I know what I'm sorry for. That's why I want to squash it and then apologize.
You haven't even had time to think about how you made me feel,
right?
Or what the situation is. You're already saying I'm sorry.
Right, but why not apologize first and then we can start discussing? You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. Instead of just saying, no, I'm gonna explain to you if it takes me 15 weeks and then you can say sorry. You know what I mean? I'd just rather say sorry with you and then we can discuss and be like, okay, now let's talk. Apology accepted. And then we just keep talking and discuss it like we've been doing. So when I say I'm sorry right away, I don't want you to immediately think I'm trying to shut you up. I'm not trying to shut you up. I just wanted to set that.
That's how I feel.
I know, but I want to.
You can't tell me that I'm not feeling the right way.
Right.
If
but
that's how I feel.
I know, but I don't want you to. I'm just saying I don't want you to feel that. That's all. Cool.
So
we're carrying on to the next question.
Saying sorry is basically admitting that you made a mistake and acknowledging that you were wrong.
But have you ever been in a situation like that, or?
Yeah, I have.
How did you feel about that?
Well, to me, like, I'm not a person that's good at apologizing, so sometimes I don't take people's feelings into consideration, and I try to rationalize how I feel. And then, like, afterwards, when you sit back and you think about it, you realize, well, maybe I didn't think about how the other person felt.
So do you think there's a time that it's needed to say you're sorry, like a threshold or a point in the conversation when you're just like, oh, my bad, I guess I need to apologize for that or something, or cut it off at that point?
I mean, I think there's always time. Like, with me personally, I think that in any situation where somebody is hurt or disappointed or upset, you need to understand why they feel upset and then take time to reflect on the situation and then evaluate and determine if you really should be sorry.
How do I feel about saying I'm sorry? I do say I'm sorry a lot. I apologize a lot because I'm a fool. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm a damn fool, you know. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I feel okay with saying sorry. You know, I'm usually the one to say sorry right away, whether it be with my girlfriend or a family member or a friend. You know, I like taking that initiative and just squashing the beef and just going back to basics. You know what I mean? A lot of people are real prideful. You know what I'm saying? I put my pride in the back seat. Boom, I'm sorry, and it's genuine. You know what I mean? And you feel better about yourself, and you feel better about the situation, and it's just gratifying to say you're sorry and mean it. You know?
No, I feel like it's something that you have to do at times, you know. It's, no, I don't think anyone enjoys saying sorry. Usually because not only do you have to admit that you're wrong or that you did bad, but it almost reflects that something bad happened that needs to be said sorry for.
Okay, so in those kind of terms, then what exactly does it mean to you?
I mean, saying sorry is more caring enough about the person that you're saying sorry to, you know, or being, I would say, understanding of what you've done and, you know, taking responsibility for it and trying to, you know, I always felt saying sorry is like the first step of, you know, a healing, you know. When things go bad or when something goes bad, saying sorry, not that it fixes things, but it kind of puts you on the right track.
I say sorry when I guess I know that I'm wrong about something or I've done something to hurt somebody, whoever that may be. So it's like I'm apologizing. I guess I say it to like let the person know that, you know, I'm sorry, that I'm apologizing for whatever it is that I did. Whether I said something that was appropriate or wrong, or whether I did something.
Okay, so I guess going along that line, what does it mean to you, you know, saying sorry?
It's like this, like being sincere. I don't know. It's me saying sorry. Like I don't really know.
It's okay.
You put that.
I guess it depends. I mean, there's some times where something happens and you get in some kind of fight and you always think you're right or the other person is wrong or whatnot. And there's some times where I say sorry just for the sake of the relationship.
Yeah.
Like I would say, alright, I'm sorry. And in my head I'm thinking like I'm not, even though I know I'm right, but I know that I'm big enough of a person that if it goes back and forth, it never ends. As long as one person can say sorry and be man enough or woman enough to do it, then it'll be for the better. But there's other times where you're just genuinely like, oh man, I messed up, I'm really sorry. And like that guilt actually hits you. But in terms of that, saying sorry, I think it's just about being open and honest. Like if you're open and honest and you genuinely are sorry, then you should just always put it out there rather than like people kind of hold their pride and whatnot. Because when someone holds their pride and doesn't say sorry, that just turns into something else. I mean, it just like keeps going and going. So.
I say it a lot, actually, and people have even told me that I say it too much, or people ask me like, oh, what are you apologizing for? Like, why are you saying sorry? But I feel like I don't have to apologize for everything. I think it just comes out like naturally sometimes, like what you said earlier, like someone bumps into you on the street, like I say sorry, because I know if I was that woman who just got bumped into, I would be pretty pissed off if like she didn't apologize to me and be like, oh, what the fuck, like she like banged into me and she didn't say anything. But I think I say it pretty often, almost sometimes to the point where it might lose its meaning.
Okay.
Sometimes. Depends on the situation. Like, I'll be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't mean those 5 sorries in a row, but I still say it because I do genuinely feel bad, and then sometimes I just say it out of habit.
So I guess with you, I guess when you say it a lot, it means a lot to you then. Whether it's, I guess...
whether someone says it to me or if I say it to them, yeah.
So does it have more of a meaning past that, or is it just kind of like a, needs to be said kind of thing?
I think sometimes it definitely needs to be said. Like something is, even if it's a complete stranger, I still think it needs to be said. If it's someone you know very well, then I think it definitely like means even more than that. Like I don't even think it's just sorry, it's more of like I apologize for everything. Like I'm like something more heartfelt.
Okay.